Hello everyone, my name is Faviola Olvera and welcome back to our fourth lesson for the ESL Online program for the Literacy Council. I hope you've been staying busy and safe, and after this brief intro in Spanish we'll get started. Hola a todos, mi nombre es Faviola Olvera y bienvenidos de nuevo a nuestra cuarta clase por parte del Literacy Council. Espero que se han estado manteniendo ocupados y seguros. Bueno, a comenzar. Before we read the article, let's look at some of the vocabulary that I want you to be looking for when or as we read it. Paragraph 1, scary, venomous, creature, common, destroy, colony, entire. Definitions: A, with no part left out, whole. B, an animal but not a human being. C, put an end to something by damaging or attacking it. D, frightening, causing fear. E, a large group of animals or insects of one kind living close together. F, poisonous, especially when an insect, snake, or sea creature stings or bites you. G, happening, found, or done often. Paragraph 2, measure, huge, sting, extremely, flesh, protective, jaws. H, very, very, very. I, the soft muscle and fat that is found between the skin and bones of an animal or a human. J, the upper and lower bones that form the mouth and contain the teeth. K, very, very big. L, being able to keep someone or something safe. M, a sharp burning pain after an insect, like a bee, bites you or puts venom inside you. N, find out the size, length, weight, etc. of something. So look those over, and then as we read the article, look for them in the article, and then we'll go over them after we read it. So let's get started with the article. After I finish, I would like you to put it on pause and then reread it and look for the words that we went over at the beginning of the lesson. Giant hornets reach North America. There are some scary insects in this world. Few of them are as scary and venomous as the Asian giant hornet. These fearsome creatures are common in Japan and Korea, but are now moving across the Pacific Ocean to the USA and Canada. The hornets kill around 40 people a year in Japan. They also destroy and wipe out colonies of honeybees. A hornet attack can leave piles of dead bees, most of them headless, in their beehive. A few dozen hornets can kill an entire colony of 30,000 bees in a few hours. Authorities in Washington state on the west coast of the USA have warned people to look out for the hornets. Beekeepers are now worried about their beehives. The hornets are big. They measure about 5 centimeters in length. They also look scary. Washington bee breeder Susan Kobe said, "They're like something out of a monster cartoon with this huge yellow-orange face." The sting of the hornet is extremely painful. A Vancouver beekeeper described the pain. He said, "It was like having red-hot thumbtacks driven into my flesh." He said the sting was excruciating. The hornet stinger is 1/2 centimeter long. It can get through the protective clothing beekeepers wear. Another beekeeper said, "They give a warning before they sting. They snap their jaws and make a clicking sound. But if you stick around to notice that, you're probably already in a world of hurt." All right, so put it on pause and reread it out loud by yourself. I hope you read the article slowly and were able to pick out some of the words from the paragraphs that we went over at the beginning. So let's look at the matching and find out how well you did on those. Number 1, scary. It means frightening, causing fear. 2, venomous means poisonous, especially when an insect, snake, or sea creature stings or bites you. 3, creature, an animal, but not a human being. 4, common. G, happening, found or done. 5, destroy. Put an end to something by damaging or attacking it. 6, colony. A large group of animals or insects of one kind living close together. 7, entire, with no part left out, whole. Paragraph 2, measure. Find out the size, length, weight, etc. of something. 9, huge, very, very big. 10, sting. A sharp burning pain after an insect, like a bee, bites you or puts venom inside you. 11, extremely. Very, very, very. 12, flesh. The soft muscle and fat that is found between the skin and bones of an animal or a human. 13, protective. Being able to keep someone or something safe. And last, jaws. The upper and lower bones that form the mouth and contain the teeth. So put it on pause, go over the words. If you didn't get them initially, just do it again and keep practicing until you've learned what all of the ones that you don't know are. And let's go on to the next activity. So here is an article that was published by the Penn State College of Agricultural Sciences, and it shows us some pictures of what these Asian giant hornets look like. I'm going to scroll through it so that you can get some better pictures. Here you can see just how big the stinger is. The underground hornet's nest. And it says, note how it is amongst the roots. So this is a European hornet. It's similar to the other one. And then here is the Asian hornet compared to the bald-faced hornet. So you can clearly see just how enormous these things are. Here's one feeding on the sap. And I will post a link to this article if you want to read it yourself. It is rather fascinating. Now that you have read the article and gone over the vocabulary, let's look at some of the comprehension questions and see how well you understood what you read. We'll read them out together, and in the next frame, we will go over the answers. So number 1, what did the article say the hornets were besides scary and fearsome? 2, where do the hornets kill around 40 people a year? 3, what shape are dead bees in after a hornet attack? 4, how many honeybees can a few dozen hornets kill in a few hours? 5, what are beekeepers now worried about? 6, how long are Asian giant hornets? 7, what color is the face of a giant Asian hornet? 8, what did the article say was half a centimeter long? 9, what do hornets snap before they sting? And last one, 10, what world might you be in if you hear a hornet's warning? So try to do these yourself, and in the next screen, we will go over the answers. Let's go over the answers to the comprehension questions and see how well you did. Number 1, what did the article say the hornets were besides scary and fearsome? Venomous. 2, where do hornets kill around 40 people a year? Japan. 3, what shape are dead bees in after a hornet attack? Headless. 4, how many honeybees can a few dozen hornets kill in a few hours? 30,000. 5, What are beekeepers now worried about? Their beehives. 6. How long are Asian giant hornets? 5 centimeters. 7. What color is the face of the giant Asian hornet? Yellow-orange. 8. What did the article say was half a centimeter long? A hornet stinger. 9. What do hornets snap before they sting? Their jaws. 10. What world might you be in if you hear a hornet's warning? A world of hurt. I'm going to post a picture of the hornet in the next slide so you can get an idea just how scary and fearsome they look. For this last activity, let's look at the synonym match. A synonym is one of 2 or more words or expressions of the same language that have the same or nearly the same meaning in some or all senses. So we'll go over the words and the synonyms, and in the next slide I'll put up the answers. I'll also put up the true or false worksheet so that you can do that on your own, and the link to the article that we went over earlier so that you can read that if you would like. All right, let's see. Number 1, scary. 2, venomous. 3, entire. 4, authorities. 5, worried. 6, cartoon. 7, extremely. 8, driven. 9, protective. 10, hurt. The synonyms: A, pain. B, whole. C, officials. D, comic strip. E, very. F, frightening. G, concerned. H, safety. I, poisonous. And J, forced. So put it on pause, work on it, and we'll see how you did. Let's look at the answers. Number 1, scary, frightening. 2, venomous, poisonous. 3, entire, whole. 4, authorities, officials. 5, worried, concerned. 6, cartoon, comic strip. 7, extremely, very. 8, driven, forced. 9, protective, safety. And 10, hurt, pain. So hopefully you did well on those. If not, just put it on pause and go over them again. Again, do the true or false on your own and see how well you do on those. And we will see you in the next lesson. I hope that you have a safe week and weekend, and please get outside and enjoy the fresh air.